Let's do it.
We are back. We have just we've had two weddings so far this episode.
Time for a
Um,
funeral.
4 crits, 3 crits.
That's so good,
Reveal.
Aaron. Well done. Um, finished a downtime. Time for a mission.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
What do you want to do?
Kill the governor.
Kill the governor. Kill Governor Gordon Fraser, who lives on a separate, who lives on Government Isle, surrounded by the army
Mm-hmm.
almost all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing that? What's the plan?
Mm.
I mean, I guess an island doesn't have a front door, but, so you can't kick down the front door. Literally.
The mansion has a
Yeah.
front door. On the island.
Okay. So, Lace, how attached are you to your speedboat?
I can always buy another one.
Excellent. What if your speedboat temporarily flew
Even better.
and we just ride it into his mansion?
Not against that.
Okay. So, this sounds like an assault mission.
Yep. Old trusty.
I love that chat is like suggesting like, or you
Army.
could get army uniforms and sneak in, and we're like,
Well-
or we could crash a boat into the front door.
We tried deception
Yeah.
in the cop shop.
Oh
Not
yeah,
our
feel like-
flavor.
Yeah. I will say, Lace, I mean, she is a master of disguise. I kind of want her to have, like, just to blend in, she will go in. I mean, I'll make that part of her stuff. It doesn't really matter. I kind of want her to just go in an army outfit.
yeah.
Disguise.
Just in case you
Yeah.
need to like duck around a corner and be like,
Exactly.
in
Just to sneak around.
case you
once
need to
she's
do like
in.
get help or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Or misdirect even. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Assault mission. Front door.
Heavy.
But yeah, loadout is heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going in with a fine disguise kit.
Oh, I lose all my cutter items. Boo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have a new set of. You're in a new playbook now.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just, I was familiar with those.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all new shit.
Yeah, you're going through. I love the fact that you're doing this while you're going through the fucking bit of turning into a vampire, where like you're like, whoa, what's going on? I'm turning into a vampire. You know how that always happens when people turn into vampires?
Yeah.
They always have to
I'm
have
not
that
at the
bit.
part yet where I just run down the street and go, bat! And then
Yeah.
am one.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So we've got. I love that the detail is boat in front door. So is the plan to? Sorry, I just need to check. Is the plan to somehow modify the boat to make it fly, or are you just gonna jump it?
So, Snake has that drift oil, which we used previously to make pallets of munitions float.
Yes, boat already float.
Yeah.
Float.
So, yeah, just, get going and then dump some of that on, and then you're airborne. And we're going to use the mansion to stop us. Because if the problem is the island is crawling with army, then fuck the island part of the island.
Just go straight
You
to
just
the
go
mansion.
to house. Yes.
Okay, cool, great.
And don't you
hell.
dare tell me strongest against this method of assault.
Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Okay, so,
We don't get
Engagement.
one for sheer luck.
we don't get one for sheer luck because, at this moment, the governor is still alive.
Well, the moment he dies, we become luckier.
Yes.
That's a mechanic.
Yep. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Both.
Yes, please.
Yep.
By and far.
Is this operation particularly overly complex or contingent on many factors?
Boat go into building.
Both going to building.
Both go in the building.
Does this plan's
Both go.
detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
No? Okay.
I mean, that's a relative term. Is he stronger anywhere else?
Or weaker anywhere?
I believe he's stronger from a ground assault. Like, if this
I'm not
motherfucker
giving you the
planned
dice
for.
for it. I'm not giving you the
It's
dice
fine.
for
I'm
it.
just saying, if he planned for flying boat,
You
then,
did not.
like-
You didn't. At no point have we gone. That's a weakness of the governor, and then you're using that, right? Like we haven't.
no,
Like,
that's fair.
Set it up.
Yeah.
Is the target strongest against this approach, or do they have particular defenses or special preparations? I have to give them. They've got a lot of guns. You're
Are
going
they
to where this.
anti-air guns?
They have particular defenses to stop people storming the thing. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? We just
Yeah.
we just organized
Spirit army.
an army of the dead.
It's so good. I fucking love
Also,
this.
I hope that Jacob will pull the trigger and get on board with this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Jacob's on board too. Yep.
Nice.
Fuck.
And they've got a
You ask the question? You ask for that favor, don't you?
absolutely.
Oh yeah. I
Shit.
think-
Okay, so
I think
so
at this point,
that actually
anyone we
reframes
have-
this, right? Because that means that the boat is flying into the governor's mansion while there is an armed revolutionary insurrection.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of that faction is that they have a shit ton of guns of their own.
Which we supplied them with a bunch of. It's like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah, and you gave
remember
them
those
more guns.
crates
Hang
of
on,
artillery we gave you?
we didn't do our cohort downtime action. They are definitely going to where Bellum sent people to if they were looking for work. They're definitely going and stirring up
Help.
revolution
Yep.
from
Fomenting.
downtrodden.
Yep, excellent, cool. I'll allow it. I'm just gonna make that the action that was going and getting your mates from the from the Albrecht Bond, right, and organizing with them. So there's a bunch of former slaves and children of former slaves with guns who are fucking up all of the any army that's on the main island, basically. There's still like the larger contingent are still barracks on the island, but they're not getting any fucking backup.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's dope.
Hell yeah.
Are any enemies or rivals interfering with this operation? Wait, no, we got one because we went up one and then down one and then went up one again. Any friends or rivals interfering with this operation? No one that knows you're coming.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a blitz.
Yep. But this is the governor. I've got to take a dice off you for tier.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
So that puts us on
No
0 dice
dice.
for our engagement.
I would like to
I'll take
bring
those
up
odds.
Deadly Focus, where we get +1 die when we are setting out to murder a claim target,
Great.
and Door Kickers, when we execute an assault plan, we get an extra die for our engagement roll.
2 dice.
Whew.
I'll roll these if nobody else wants
Yep.
to.
Please do. Come on.
4 and a 1.
4 is still like
We're risky,
risky situation.
which, given all of us the circumstances, is pretty good. Hi, Ash. How's it going?
So I think the camera cuts to the inside of like an Edwardian mansion. And a butler and a maid are having a conversation. There's like a big silver vase on a table, a grandfather clock going bong, luscious carpets and huge oil paintings on the wall of the hallway, and um, the butler is like whispering to the maid, saying, I've escorted his excellency's companion from last night out through the back door. He will be requiring breakfast sometime soon. Can you make sure that that is delivered discreetly to him? I think he's going to need. I think he's going to be resting for the morning after an athletic evening. And then we just hear, and then like the butler goes, "What is that? That sounds like gunfire." And then the door for the hallway just goes, and a boat crashes in through it. And like several people fall out of the boat as it smashes, and the butler is instantly killed, and the maid runs screaming.
Lovely.
All right.
Knock.
Upstairs.
So you're inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are people yelling. The army is running towards the house. What do you do?
So Bellum's with us, yeah?
Yep.
Send Bellum and Lace upstairs. I'm going to go and try and lock the front doors.
You just destroyed the front door.
Oh, we went in through the front door? Cool, yeah.
You said we
I'm
were going through the front door.
No, yeah. No, that's, yeah, excellent. Yes, I will hold this position while you go and kill him as quickly as possible.
All right. Cool.
Got Flint's long rifle.
Yes.
While he's in prison.
Yeah. So Bellum and Lace are going to
He's not
go do a murder.
Sure.
Is that the plan?
Yeah. I was gonna say if you wanted to come along, like, could we in theory say like, oh, Snake is here and has a shit ton of grenades and is sitting by the boat in case like the door is breached. We're gonna make sure there's no door.
Snake is Snake like like I think Snake has to be on the other side of the water to coordinate and to have put the oil on the boat.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Like Snake couldn't be in the boat and apply the oil effectively. So, yeah. So Snake is on the main island.
That makes sense. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think at this point, Bellum's just gonna like charge down the hallway after this maid.
Sure. Cool.
And I'm chasing right behind, I guess.
Cool. She like runs through a kitchen and outside.
No, I'm a catch her before she does.
Cool, great. Do
Oh.
that. Yeah. Do you want to skirmish her, or what do you want to do with her when you catch her?
Yeah. So I think.
Like you can catch her. I'm not making a roll for that.
Yeah. I think like she's tried to keep wraps on what she's become, but she's definitely going to let a little bit of that flash as she holds this woman kind of just against the wall with one hand, like almost effortlessly, and just
Oh yeah, so she runs off, and you just kind of like, whoosh, right? Like
yeah, I'm
blink
there,
past her.
and yeah, and I'm holding her against the wall, and I'm just gonna say, tell us where he is if you want to live.
Sounds like a command roll.
Yeah.
And Lace is more or less just been working out, have we, Bellum?
Yeah, right. Like how did that? What just happened? Like
Yeah, what?
Like Bellum was at this end of the hall and then was just at the other end of the hall holding her.
Yeah.
Which
Did
is,
I
you know,
blink for a long time, or
I do CrossFit. Actually, CrossFit hurts me. Yeah, that's cross. Should I push myself? No, it's fine because if she doesn't answer, I'm just gonna kill her. So what's the position?
Risky
Okay.
in that she might like take some time. Like the
Mhm.
problem is time.
Mm.
But like standard to get the location information.
Okay. Um, Lace, do you want to help with this interrogation, or
I
are you
would
gonna
love
leave me
to.
to it?
I will assist. Absolutely.
Okay. I just figured I would give you the option to either good cop or, I guess, good cop. This one.
I'm definitely good cop.
Yeah, I don't know
Not
how
vampire
Bellum's.
cop.
I don't know how Bellum's
Yeah.
gonna be good cop. So
Yeah.
1 and a 2.
Oh my.
Ooh.
yeah,
Son of a.
she takes a long time to panic and then die at your hands.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, by which point um, the like first like set of like the first troop of army people that have worked their shit out have like circled around and like are advancing towards the door that is being guarded by Cole.
Sorry, Cole.
Cole, they're firing at you and you're getting shot.
I would like to resist that.
Sure.
Uh,
They're not firing. They're not like headshotting you or anything. It would only be 2. You're getting level 2 harm, but yeah, you can resist that.
yeah, I'll resist that anyway.
Yeah, like
All right.
you've been picking off individuals and they've been going down. Fuck me, 2 1s on your resist, mate.
That's okay.
It's not going great, y'all.
That's fine. That's just all of the stress that I had cleared, just right back
Just
on
straight
there.
back there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's
you've been
alright.
picking off individuals as they're like running around crazily, but as soon as one of the sergeants gets his shit together and gets them to form a firing line, and they start doing the like over the
Yeah, boat's
shoulder
not good
down,
cover at that
right?
point.
Like where they're getting, was that a good soldier can fire 3 rounds a minute? You're getting shot at every 10 seconds. You're getting a volley every 10 seconds. That gets problematic. So now you're stressed out because you're having to you avoid getting shot. I'm not going to say it's level 1. I'm just going to just negate it. But you don't have the opportunity to. You can't move, right? Like you are pinned the fuck down in your position because it's like, yeah, every 10 seconds is a volley.
I think Lace sees this. I mean, unless
You can
Cole,
see
did
this.
Yeah. I would like to come. I mean, I'm still in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I want to. Oops, sorry. Convince them, basically, deceive the army and be like a lookout person. That's sort of like telling them they've gone around the back or something, you know, like so that they stop firing at the front of the house where we're at. Can I run outside and sway them to do that?
Absolutely, you can. If you've marked off a disguise kit, you can absolutely do that.
I have. Yes.
Yeah, sway roll. Desperate. Because they might just straight up shoot you.
Yeah.
But also, like standard, you can buy some time. They will go somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Granted, I still have.
Remember mark XP for the desperate roll.
Yeah, I did that. I still have the less effect of hypothermia. Does that matter?
Okay,
here?
so.
Trying to be fair.
Yeah, no, that's good. I appreciate players being like playing honestly. But I don't think that hypothermia is gonna stop you here.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Standard.
Can
Desperate
I?
standard.
I want to use foresight. I want to give you an assist here because it feels like a
Mm.
valuable place to do it.
Yeah, you could have
I
learned. You
use.
could have learned official signals,
Yeah.
Right.
so you get an extra dice.
Sweet.
Always helpful.
So yeah, mark off
And
foresight.
do I want to push myself? That's 3 dice. I think that's fair.
3's good.
Yeah. I believe. Here we go. All right.
3, 5,
I'll
2.
take it. 3, 5, 2.
There's a 5 in there.
Yeah.
There go the sergeant is like I think when you say that the sergeant believes you. He's like, oh, they're using the stables door to like escape. We'll go around there, but he does say like, you 3 stay here, to like 3 of them. So that's a small gang, as opposed to you were dealing with a medium gang. This is a small gang. And they're not. A small gang isn't capable of doing rotating firing lines. They have to like camp behind a safe behind like some cover and snipe if they see you.
Right.
And then they say, quick, to Lace. They say, quick, come over here, get behind the cover. Right? Because that makes perfect sense. You should be hiding with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be right.
Oh, sorry, give me a sec. It's every time I move.
The party so much.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. You're good.
Right. It only takes one of us to kill the governor.
Yes.
Probably.
I'm going to stand behind them and be like, I will reload while you gentlemen fire.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
yeah.
it's like one of the and like one of them kind of goes, "Huh, a woman," right? And it's like, "Oh wait, no, that makes sense," and passes you the gun to reload.
Yeah.
Because it should be your job as a woman that you
Of
should
course.
reload the guns for them. That makes sense. This is a good
What
new
I joined
development.
for. I don't fire guns. I reload them.
Yeah, this is a good new development. Now the army has service women to reload guns for them. They don't have to do that work anymore.
Oh my goodness.
I'm from the 3rd Reloading Division.
Yeah.
God. I mean, I'd really. There's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for anyone else to.
Yeah. Do we want to cut
something
away?
in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a small window of time before I would like to do something, but
Yeah.
I think it would be more interesting to check on what Bellum's
I think
up to.
Bellum, where are you up
Yeah.
to? You this woman was pathetic and whiny, and then you killed her.
Yeah, I think like when the camera flashes back, she's like wiping blood off her mouth and heading like back into the house down, whatever the main hallway that I can find is, and
Yeah.
seeing if I can suss out where this guy is. There's got to be like a fancy door at the end of some hallway or something, right? I guess everything here is fancy. It's the governor's mansion. I think I'm
There are
just
many
gonna
guest
start.
bedrooms.
Yeah.
Some. He's got at least 2 sex rooms.
Oh.
Like
Can
for
a
various
vampire
different
smell our
themings
hunt
of
better?
evenings.
Yeah. So I think what's going to happen is it's going to be just going through a procedure of like kick door. If people inside, interrogate people. If people don't give answers, kill people. Proceed to next room.
This sounds like maybe a hunt roll.
It does. I'm bad at that, so this will be fun.
Yeah.
What ability
okay.
did you pick?
Hmm?
You get it? Did you get a new ability as a vampire? You said.
No, so that's the thing I start with is the undead thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't think I get to pick another one until
No,
like,
you
I
get
level.
that's leveling up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You just are a vampire for now.
Yeah. Boo.
Just
Um,
level 1 vampire.
All right. So hunt.
Wow.
What?
Oh, just the sound from Oki's.
Yeah.
It's right over
Oh,
my
Oki's.
house.
I thought somebody had fallen downstairs.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what it
fireworks.
sounded like. Someone crashed into a fucking wheelie bin, dumpster.
Yeah. Okay. So hunt position.
I mean, I think you're in a risky position because again,
Okay.
the issue is time.
Yep.
And the risk is not necessarily to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's to your companions.
Yep. Standard.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And do you have a devil's bargain for me?
You leave a blood trail.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just like the devil's bargain is you keep killing and eating people as you do this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was that supposed to be a downside?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking it.
Oh God.
5 and a 1.
Whew.
All right. So it's going to take you a little bit of time. Let's say that we're halfway on the finding the governor clock.
Okay.
It's so we're 2 out of 4 ticks.
Mm-hmm.
And you're making progress, but we're gonna have to deal with what's happening with the
Companions.
at the front
Yeah,
in the meantime.
absolutely. Okay.
Dakota, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, so like having heard the conversations and the orders get passed around while I'm pressed against the floor trying desperately not to get shot, I think if
Yeah,
I
I'm
wait,
imagining you like hiding behind the boat.
yeah, like that I was like, oh, this will be a great safe spot, and then the bullets started going through
Yeah.
the boat, and I'm like, not so good anymore.
Yeah, aluminium not so good for a.
No. But yeah, after kind of enough time has passed, kind of the bulk of them has gone. I want to pop up and try and crack a shot at one of them to sort of like distract them long enough in case Lace is ready to strike.
Cool.
Yes.
What?
I have some plans, but yeah, Cole has to shoot.
I mean,
right?
okay. Do your plans involve murder, Lace?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
In which case, is this a
Yeah.
group action?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's just making the killing line up.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if you just like if you're going to between sniping and whatever, what's Lace doing?
So I had a plan.
Yeah.
My plan was I'm reloading their guns, but the next rounds that I hand to them, are I fuck them up on purpose, so
Yep.
they're not really loaded right.
Yep. Cool. Excellent.
Yeah. And I'm ready to I basically want to prowl and try to backstab them as
Backstab
many
them?
as I can.
Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. So sounds like Lace is definitely skirmishing. Is Cole skirmishing?
I'm trying to prowl though.
Oh,
but
you're prowling. Yes. Sorry, that makes
Yeah.
more sense. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Prowl and I think a hunt on
Yeah,
Cole's part.
that works for me.
We'll call it a group action.
Would you mind leading?
I think that
Sure,
makes sense.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that
totally.
yeah.
All right. Risky standard?
Yes. Yes, because we've brought them down to only 3 of them. Yes.
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna push. Oh, I'm using my cane sword, which I brought with me. I'm gonna push for 3 dice.
Yeah, I
Total.
can't do any more without being goners. So
Yeah. I think we'll just
that'll
cross our fingers.
that'll be it. Come on.
A 5.
All right. Here we go.
And
Oh!
Very nice.
Nicely
Ugh.
done. Yeah. Um, I think you bashing one over the head with the butt of one of the rifles or something is probably the signal for Cole to snipe the other ones. Um, and then you can like stab whichever one you want. So yeah, it's absolutely absolutely on Lace that these guys go down.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I want to yell at Cole like, "That's 2 for me and 1 for you, husband."
Oh no.
In the meantime, um, uh, you upstairs, the vampire
hi.
comes across a room where the door is locked and barred.
Okay. Kick. Sorry, hold on. Let me rewind that. Superhuman kick. Like I'm gonna turn that door into a projectile.
Yeah.
God.
So do you want to roll to like just kick door down and kill whoever's inside?
Yeah.
Because like that seems like a
Imagine
single
if it's
roll to
that
me.
easy.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah,
you
there's
have
no-
superhuman strength to kick down the door. That makes sense. I think that part of that is the roll to
Yeah.
for whatever
Um,
is waiting for you inside, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So like I've got ruthless and unstable and vicious and cold. Like she doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Food is on the other side
All
at this
right,
point.
all right. We're calling it food now.
Yeah.
All right.
So is skirmish cool, or would you rather
I
wreck?
I'm down for either.
Okay.
Um,
Position.
desperate.
Cool. I love that.
Lines.
Wait, no, you're a vampire. Damn it.
Yeah.
Position risky.
Cool. I'll take my XP back.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I had to go and
Um,
get cool powers.
Yeah, desperate for me is could you die? And the answer is you're a vampire.
Yeah. The only thing that can kill me is me.
Yeah. Effect. You want to kill everyone inside. Standard.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna roll and then tell you how I saw this, and we'll see if the dice
Yep.
line up with that. 4, 4, 5, 3. So I was thinking of this as like this door is like maybe at the end of like a little offshoot hallway, and like she backs up a bit and like does this weird sprint on all fours thing, and like latches onto the door as she hits it with all this force, and then just like as it's flying into the room springs off to kill whatever's in there.
Cool. I mean, you kill the governor. He unloads 2 shotgun rounds in your chest as you do so.
Cool.
Because that he was waiting for, he knew that someone was coming in, and he's got a hunting shotgun prepared. So you kill him but take level 3 harm. Because it's like there's no dodging here. There's just straight to the chest.
Yeah. So I've got Battleborn that says I can expend special armor to reduce harm from an attack.
Cool.
So would that step it down to level 2?
That would step it down to level 2.
Okay.
And
And then I'm going to shit, I dropped my pen. Then I'm going to resist.
Okay. to try and drop it down to level. Actually, if you resist from there, there's no point it being level 1.
Okay.
That'll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prowess? I mean,
Yes.
physical strain or injury? Okay. So prowess, and then I've got an extra die from our Forged in Fire. So 2, 3, 2, 6, 2, so no stress.
Yeah. Jeez. Woo!
Bellum is now invincible.
I know.
I mean, Bellum's been invincible for a while.
Well,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. The he unloads 2 shotgun shells in your chest and you don't care.
Yeah, I think I just, like, before I bite him, like, I spit the slugs out, like, from my mouth, and then, like, bite him.
Fucking dope. Yeah. And like you've got him pinned down. He's there, wild-eyed. He's not a small gentleman. He is like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's like a 250 kilo person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is in pounds.
Big.
It's
pretty
big. He's a he's a tall, wide, and very lush on the fat of the land fella.
Yeah. It says 250 kilos is 551 pounds.
Yeah.
What?
So he is
Like
a
Kingpin.
grown-up size Capri Sun.
Yeah, a kingpin. A kingpin is exactly the kind of character we're talking about. And yeah, like if you'd had even like if he'd had even like another second to like he would have been able to like pull himself up from underneath from underneath you, but apparently not. Apparently, you just fucking pull his neck out with your teeth. Like,
Jesus.
yeah. On the plus side, there's a lot of him to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. You can really taste the tobacco in his blood, like really strong, smoky flavor. Meanwhile, while you're gorging yourself, the army starts storming the house from the back entrance that they thought that you were at. Cole, you can hear them coming through the house from that direction. They're just storming the first floor.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's more of them than there were when they got distracted.
That does not surprise me.
They just collected everyone else as they went round.
Yeah. They're playing Snake. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go and make sure that the job is done. Make sure that Bellum doesn't need assistance. Just not be in their path.
All right, cool.
It's easy to find me.
I'm gonna give you some harm. I'm gonna give you. Wait. What are your traumas? Do you have cold?
I do not.
All right.
I have
cool.
reckless and vicious.
Yeah, I don't think even vicious is gonna cover the like. When you get up there, it's a fucking bloodbath. Right, and you're like walking around and you're seeing like children's dead bodies hung from fucking chandeliers. And like maids just torn in half and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you level 2 harm, like
What?
like fucking shaken or something like that, like blood horror. Give you level 2 harm, blood horror.
What the hell?
Yeah. I better just cop that one because
Then you walk into the governor's room and see
no,
the governor like
I will try to resist that on resolve because if it traumas out, then that also makes sense.
Yep.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh,
There you go.
oh my
6
God.
on your on your
416.
resist. Very
Oh my
nice.
God.
Yeah. In which case that's level 1 harm shaken.
How does it work if I have too many? There's just an extra box, isn't it?
So how many level 1 harms do you have?
I have 2, almost drowned in hypothermia.
Ugh.
So it doesn't go down.
It doesn't go
I can
down.
doesn't work.
Doesn't
Try to
work.
resist.
Yeah.
Can
Can't.
you re-resist to make it
No,
a
you
0?
can't. You can't. That's not. Yeah, no.
Oh,
No, that's
I allow
fine.
people to mark armor and resist, but I don't allow you to resist twice.
gotcha.
So yeah, you try and so
Armor can't help me here.
yeah, like the blood. I think the thing here is right. Like the blood would drain from your body and you would get a chill from this horror, but you've already got a fucking chill.
Mm.
Like that's not gonna fly.
Yeah,
Your body.
no.
You're like, yeah, your body is not handling the kind of sheer grotesqueness of what you're seeing, and then you come into the governor's room and you see like Bellum half deep in like there's like white chunks of fat strewn everywhere, and you see Bellum like gorging herself.
Blech.
Like inside a tauntaun.
Yeah,
Ah.
It's lukewarm in here.
very good.
Zing.
I I'm gonna try and pull Bellum off. I like he's clearly dead. That's our job here. Yeah.
Bellum?
That's oh
What do you say?
it's not a self-interest preservation decision, but he like
So-
even enjoying the violence, this is way too much.
Someone
Yeah.
grabs you and it, like grabs a hold of your shoulder and starts to like wrench you out of your vampirous joy without warning.
So, you know how like when there's a dog that's eating and it's not good at having like people get too close to it when it's eating.
Mhm.
It's like food territorial or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think there's like this growl, this deep, like throaty growl that you hear as you're getting closer, and like it doesn't sound like a thing a throat could make, but yeah, I think like when you try to grab her, she wheels around and like I hope she's able to stop herself before like, you know, pouncing on you. So I think, yeah,
It sounds like Dakota might need to make a roll to handle this creature.
Hmm.
Is the best way that I can see this in the mechanisms.
yeah, it's like
Unless you just straight up attack and Dakota has to resist. And Cole has to resist.
I mean, I think if I straight up attack, there it's gonna be way uglier
Yeah.
than like a pacification thing.
Is there a point at which you have any control here though? Like that's a big meal. You're a fresh vampire.
Yeah, like part of me wants to say like she would see your face and like snap out of it, but I mean I've got all these traumas. There's all kinds of extra stuff going on, and like
Yeah.
I feel like if you're able to maybe like
I was wondering if there's a
say
sway
something
or something in here that might be what's needed.
I do not think Cole would know or be able to say anything.
Right.
I think that yeah, he's like all he can do is just try and stop it with his like he's a body moving now. He's
Yeah.
no longer like thinking. It's not. This is completely outside of what he's been able to kind of control and manipulate.
Can I take a stress for a flashback?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so for the vampire playbook, it says a spirit animating an undead body. One of my items I have is a spirit bane charm. I want to have given each of them one of these and told them to wear it no matter what.
Dope. Yeah, pay a
I
stress for
already
that.
have one, so that's fine.
And I
Knowing
can.
knowing that I need to wear it is
That's
probably
the
the
thing,
thing.
is
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
warning. Yep. So
Yeah.
pay a stress for that warning. In which case, so I'm gonna narrate a little bit here. You grab a
Mhm.
so you hear this growling and you're like, what the fuck? And you put a hand um uh on on Bellum's shoulder. Bellum springs up, and you take a half step back, and the spirit bane charm like falls out of your shirt to be like on display, and you have a moment where Bellum's animal eyes that are the sclera of her eyes are just straight up like bright red, like more so
Mhm.
than even fresh blood. um and you're like, and you can see that that like your friend is not in there right now. What do you do?
I think he hesitates and then just goes.
Like leaves?
Like just backs up and then when he's close to the door turns and leaves.
Oh, there's no closing that door, mate.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, just turns and goes through the door because there's
Remember, the bottom floor is swarming with army.
yeah.
You're
And this is
trapped
at
up
the end
here
of the
with this thing.
corridor. Ah,
There's got to be. You're upstairs? Can you jump
yeah.
out a window or?
That's the thing you can do.
I'll step backwards, point out the doorway and say there are more.
There's more food.
Have them if you want them.
Dope. We cut away to Lace.
Can I? I mean, the problem is I can bring demolition tools, but it doesn't say like dynamite or anything.
Dynamite is part of demolition tools.
Okay. I would love to have been like, before the soldiers got to the front where like Cole was, where the boat is, just be like placing explosives for the arm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you want to blow up a bunch of soldiers with that?
Yes. I do. But I want to go
Roll-
back to where those three soldiers were and sort of like wave to them as they're filling in.
Roll wreck.
Oh, that's going to be bad.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Rook's Gambit, which is
yep.
I can take 2 stress. I'm going to basically use my Prowl. So I sort of like, sneakily did it. Okay. Shit. Here we go.
So this is risky great.
Risky. And then I'm guessing my hypothermia doesn't really affect my effect here now.
Oh.
Or does it maybe? Limited?
Yeah, one that's gonna make it standard instead of great. Right, because
Standard
you're not
instead of
allowed
great.
to. You're not able to move as fast and plant as much explosives.
Okay.
Get them shaky hands.
Uh-huh.
2 dice. Okay. What are the cards? No bone. No, I pushed to use my prowl instead,
did.
right? Okay. So
Hmm.
2 dice.
Oh,
1 and a 6.
A 1 and a
Wow.
6.
Oh my god.
you min-max the shit out of that roll, friend.
Oh my god.
Holy heck!
Oh my god.
So yeah,
This is
you take out like a dozen of these dudes with these explosions underneath. I think we cut back to back to upstairs, right? And we hear the like as the whole house like crumbles and like part of the wall falls away as you're like standing there with your arm out. Bellum, this tasty human is standing there and has said something to you about there being more. And then there was an explosion and people screaming downstairs.
Yeah, I think her head tilts and like she's trying really hard to focus on what's being said. It's like, a dog trying to understand French being spoken to it. And then, the screams downstairs, and I think it's just leap and then, charging on all fours down the hallway to find more food.
All right.
I'm gonna climb in gear out the window because I'm not gonna go in the same direction as new improved Bitey Bellum. And try and retrieve Lace and get us out
I think that's the end of the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we cut away. Right?
Well,
You climbing gear out the window.
I find Cole. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. So my question is, when you regroup later at your sunken boat base, how many of you are there?
I think Lace and I want to get there first and tell Snake if Snake has made it back.
Yeah, Snake makes it back. Yep.
Bellum's changed. I don't know that, like, the look in her eye. She didn't see me as person. She saw me as food. I don't think it's safe here.
Right. And I think Lace, asks where Bellum is, but all I remember hearing is screaming of men from the house beyond the demolition.
Yeah. I'll start to describe the blood and not be able to.
Yeah.
And it's been like, given how often we've been a part of like messy, kind of gory situations, the struggle kind of, I think, reinforces how hectic it is.
Yep.
So I think, like we've got quarters and stuff in the hideout, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I think that probably, everybody's going to regroup to debrief and stuff except for Bellum. And I think the next time somebody leaves the ship to go do something, Bellum's going to be sitting there, and she's going to have her manacles around, she put them on herself. And she's gonna tell them or I don't even think she realizes it, but because the rest of the crew did not want her there, she wasn't able to actually walk into the base anymore.
Because
So she's just
I think it's probably Cole that encounters you then.
Yeah. And I think she's got her head down and she seems ashamed. She says, I don't ask for forgiveness or for understanding or for acceptance. We did the thing we set out to do. If you ever need me, let me know. But I know that I'm not welcome amongst you, and I won't force you to endure my presence, especially after the things I've done.
We can cut there if you like.
Yeah. I think leaving it hanging is the interesting bit.
Yeah. And then I think what she does is she probably turns around and pops the manacles and then just walks out into the swamp.
Yeah, nice. All right. Well,
Wow.
shall we answer some XP questions just for fun?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Do you want to start, Dakota?
You addressed a challenge with calculation or conspiracy. I think probably not many examples that kind of come up there is definitely just following through on things that had already been set in motion.
Yeah, you definitely were
Um,
like a lot more like going with the moment this time around.
yeah, action, dude.
Yeah.
Um, you expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I think the two easiest examples are one assisting with the marriage. I mean, and everything that
Absolutely.
led up to that, and then two trying to stop Bellum, and then acquiescing, and then kind of like
Mm.
using Bellum. Like
Mm.
it
Yep.
was it was it was a conflict, and I don't think he's necessarily happy with the choice he made, but um, definitely, yeah, kind of fed into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
No pun intended. Um, you struggle with issues from your vice or traumas this session. He was definitely reckless, being the one to try and hold the line.
Yep, absolutely.
Definitely would have been a job for Bellum, but um, wanted to kind of, yeah, take that role. Um, I don't think anything else kind of he did reckless things, but he didn't kind of do them deliberately. They kind of,
Yeah.
like going up to Bellum was not a reckless choice, but it
Yeah.
was a reckless
Yep.
situation.
Yep.
That gets me a level up, and
Cool.
that's all for Cole.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Oki.
Okay. You addressed the challenge with deception or an influence. Definitely deception. I tricked a whole army
Yep.
or a contingent. Um, Influence. I mean, I helped during the wedding ceremony as much as I could.
Yeah.
Um, so 2 there, maybe.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that feels good.
Yeah. You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I mean,
You got married.
I got married. My father didn't show up, but I still went through it. Sort of a fuck you to his elitism and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. And um, I listened to Cole's grandmother to help with the ceremony.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, definitely. Flint's
and the
grandmother.
friendly
but
rivalry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Flint's grandmother. Yes.
She's everyone's grandma.
Yeah. Now she's everyone.
She's team grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 or 2 there.
At 2.
Cool. Struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session? Yes. She went shopping for a wedding to really convince herself and Cole to, go through with this. She wanted the lavish wedding. She wanted the lavish dress, but it really didn't help her in the end.
Yeah.
But in terms of trauma, I think, I try to make her a little bewildered during the ceremony, and but I think her enjoying the competition again with Cole of like how many
Yes.
she got.
Yep.
And the grin you flashed when you were waving to the soldiers before they explode, I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's a
Oki's fully channeled Lace here.
Yeah.
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 Bye bye.
Excellent. Cool.
Cool. Almost, but yeah.
Aaron.
You displayed your dominance or slayed without mercy.
Fuck.
Yep.
The
I forgot you
entire
have new XP
ground
now.
floor and upper floor of the mansion.
Yep.
Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. The new drive definitely feels like it is to feed. The beliefs, like bringing everyone out to the swamp for the communing with the spirits.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely.
That stuff.
I think looking for penance too is pretty big.
Yeah. Also.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Struggle with issues from your vice or traumas. I gained 4 new traumas.
Yep.
I overindulged my vice, which
Yep.
led to that, which I mean turned me into a fucking vampire.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, based with that and the existing XP I had, I would level up too.
Nice.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Ooh.
I would love if like Bellum, they give Bellum the bloody nickname now instead. After
Yeah,
that,
right?
too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like bloody Bellum.
Fuck, some of these are so good.
Yeah.
I think I would pick Avoid in the Echo. You're invisible to spirits and may not be harmed by them. Take 2 stress
Oh.
to cause living things to avert their gaze and fail to observe you for a few moments.
That's
Wow.
amazing. Oki, did you want to do the XP for the crew for me?
Sure. All right. Earn XP when you successfully foment murder overthrow. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
This was a foment and a murder and an overthrow.
Yeah, we did all 3 of those. Good
Yeah,
job, team.
Okay. So I'll take 2.
Yep.
And that's
Booyah.
an advancement.
Nice.
So I'll clear that. Contend with challenges above your current station. Certainly, an army.
Yes,
And a governor.
both the river spirits and the army and governor were all above your station. Yes.
Yeah. So I'll take 2 for that as well, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Taking
we
on the
developed a
army,
new one.
overthrow. Yeah.
Which
They're
is
the people
Yeah.
that took down the government.
yep. What's
And
hilarious
daring.
is that like you've only mostly taken down the government now.
Mm.
Like there's still some of those vestiges of
Oh,
power
right.
still like left over, but like
General.
we've made a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh
I feel
no!
like-
You've totally accidentally implemented like the general's totally gonna take power now.
Yeah.
Oh. Great.
we'll be
How
visiting
interesting.
them
Police
very
state.
soon.
That
Yeah.
sets up season 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Should we take 1 or 2 for the reputation? Develop a new one?
Yeah, both 2. Yeah.
2. Okay.
Yeah, and that gives him the like now he's got the power to conscript because obviously this is an emergency situation and now season 2 is all about the army trying to like get rid of all the vampires in the city, but it also what they call a vampire is different to what most people would call a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. You have long hair. You're a vampire. Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. Gosh, so many, right?
Yeah.
We had-
Bellum
we had
going to
some-
the swamp.
Yeah.
Worried about
marriage.
Bellum killing us. The marriage. Cole, like, sort of taking the lead as ever, helping with the ritual as well.
Yeah.
Wait, we
Yeah,
never even. Oh no, the spirits did help to sort of distract or.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fight
They,
Yeah.
They,
Okay.
they put
They
you
paved the way.
Yeah. Right. Okay. How many do we want?
like that was
there
the
for
reason that you were able to get into the building in the first place.
that close. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is that 2? You think again?
Mm.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Sweet.
All right.
Powerful advancements.
Well, that was fun.
That was amazing.
Was.
Wasn't it ever?
10 sessions of fucking violent mayhem.
Amazing. Epic.
Yeah, we'll have to work out. Gonna see what we plan next. And we'll have to organize all that. In the meantime, though, let's wrap it up with some finale shout-outs. Dakota, do you want to start?
Yeah. I've been Dakota. Thank you for watching. You can find me on the internet at Jiro James or at Jiro Hero. I do a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to do even more, but you know, COVID times make it all very tough. I don't have too much of a plug, but
That's-
I do want to say that black men don't hang themselves from trees. Seems like a pretty relevant point at
Yep.
this point in time. So be aware to bullshit just everywhere and fight for what's right.
Absolutely. Fuck yeah. Aaron, do you want to do some shout-outs?
Hi, I'm Aaron. If you want to look at any of the stuff I do or say or post or whatever, you can go to Twitter. Do it at the road virus with an underscore at the end. Um, yeah, do whatever you can to support marginalized people, support smaller creators. Racism sucks. Wizards of the Coast sucks. All cops are bastards. Abolish the police. Disband the criminal justice system we've got right now because it's bullshit and is very unfairly slanted towards people of color. And be the force of change you wish to see in the world.
Nice. Okie.
I'm Oki, aka Go Kid. I'm streaming on Twitch as Go Kid. I also have a podcast called the Yellow Peril Podcast where we talk about Asian American culture, pop culture, and racist shit, which, you know, we definitely talk about ways that you can support Black Lives Matters and other BIPOC. Yeah, everything that Dakota and Aaron said, of course. And wear a mask, and if you can't, stay at home. And thank you. I just want to thank you all for letting me join. This was my first role-playing game. It was amazing. Ash, thank you so much. It was crazy fun.
You're very welcome.
And I might be starting my own soon, Electric Bastion Land. I'm going to try to get that started. Ash, I might do one with 2 friends first to see how I do, and then I'll invite you in a few weeks.
Totally cool. I mean, otherwise,
Yeah.
I was thinking about running it myself.
Okay.
If you want to have an experience
yeah.
playing, so yeah.
Yes. Love
That's a thing.
I love it. Yeah. Thank you. So thank you.
You're welcome. I've been Ash. I've been your GM and host. This is my channel. You can find me with the same name everywhere. That's Acegiak, Acegiak. Thank you all so much for joining us. It has been an absolute pleasure. This campaign has been a blast. For everyone, for anyone who wants it, all of the VODs for previous episodes are up on YouTube, and this one will be up soon. Other than that, we will love and leave you. Catch you later. Bye.
Goodbye, Internet.
Thank you, everybody.